Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel, Film Trendings. We're back with a brand new and exciting video for you. If you're into reality TV, you probably know about TLC's My 600 Pound Life, which follows a year in the life of morbidly obese individuals who enroll themselves in fitness programs in an effort to bring down their weight to a healthy level. They make regular visits to the world-renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Nowzaradan, commonly known as Dr. Now, who first has them attempt to lose weight by following a strict diet plan and routine, and later, depending on the patient's progress, offers a surgical solution to aid in their weight loss journey. People sign up for this show's weighing in at about half a ton, and some of them manage to overcome their crippling food addictions and turn their lives around, whereas others, not so much. Season 9 is about the story of Isaac, a 23-year-old who tips the scales at a whopping 661 pounds. Crazy, right? It gets crazier. Isaac had to give up on a full scholarship to the University of Houston, but contrary to what one would think, it doesn't have anything to do with his enormous weight. Stick with us through the end of this video to find out why. Let's have a look at some of the craziest moments of My 600 Pound Life Season 9 that made us all collectively go OMG. Number 1. Isaac lives with a family who seems to suffer from the same food cravings and health issues as him. This will come as a surprise to most of you, but when he was a kid, he was underweight. Yup, you heard it right. He was underweighted as well as hypoallergenic. Frequent doctor visits were the norm for him, and he was advised to avoid certain foods. However, as soon as he was allowed to resume eating normally, he quickly lost control and was 100 pounds by the age of 6. So he was already morbidly obese as a kindergartner, and his disorder combined with his newfound love for all things edible, he soon reached 200 pounds by the age of 10. And by the time he was 14, he was weighing over 300 pounds. Because he was comfortable in his body, and because no one in his family told him otherwise, he kept resorting to the comfort of eating indulgent foods. So he suffered alone for quite some time. Isaac says that 5 months into his mother's pregnancy, she went into labor, and the doctors had to hold off the delivery by pumping her with steroids. From the age of 3 onwards, when he was allowed to eat regular foods, his entire family spoiled him with whatever he wanted. Number 2. Being surrounded by a family which was just as overweight as him served as both an enabler of him and his bad habits, as well as a disheartening warning. His attachment to his family also exposed him to devastating amount of grief and trauma. His mother suffered from a stroke when he was just 10 years old. At such a young age, Isaac had to help raise and homeschool his younger siblings while his mother recovered. He would often find his mother collapsed on the floor of the bathroom and covered in urine and soil. Sadly, under the weight of such responsibility, he neglected his own health and didn't realize until it was too late that he was destroying his own life. At that time, it was as if there was a black cloud hanging over his head because he had bad luck, and it didn't stop there. His mother was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer of the uterus. The numerous and massive responsibilities that he now had made it impossible to have any social life or participate in school clubs. He pretty much had no life outside his house, and at this point, that made him gain a lot of depression and weight, which left him unable to walk. He also had to drop out of college even though he got a full scholarship and would have been able to get a degree without any cost. It was to look after his mom, 3 brothers, and 1 sister. By this time he was 16, he weighed around 450 pounds and could no longer bend down. If you're enjoying the video so far, we recommend hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon either so you can get updates of our new videos. Number 3. Isaac makes the decision to stay home and help care for his mother instead of going to Houston for his doctor's appointment with Dr. Now. It is clear that if it ever comes down to having to choose between himself and his mother's health, he would choose his mother, no questions asked. He calls Dr. Now and tells him that he can't make it, to which the doctor responds by saying that he should move to Houston. Isaac declines and is scolded for not having lost much weight since the last time he saw the doctor. The doctor insists that he put himself and his health first, nothing wrong with being a tad bit selfish. Isaac asks for 1 more month to ensure his mother's health and also follow the diet and exercise plan. The doctor scolds him and reminds him that he doesn't have a lot of time left, but in the end gives him that 1 extra month. Isaac is grateful for the second chance, but is saddened by the fact that the doctor thinks he's made no progress. Number 4. When Isaac finally goes to Houston for his follow-up, he steps on the scales, hoping to be under 600 pounds. However, the results showed that he had only lost 40 pounds, proving that he had not been following his regimen properly. Dr. Now signed him up for emotional therapy because it seemed that the burden of taking on the responsibilities of his parents was too much for him and was stopping him from prioritizing his health. In the end, Isaac manages to secure a weight loss surgery with Dr. Now and also meets up with old friends. He apologizes to Bianca for not having kept in touch. Isaac's journey ends on a hopeful note, with him feeling proud of the steps he's taken to change his life and looking forward to the future now that his goals seem to have become more achievable. Thank you guys for watching. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.